Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Before I get started, I'm just going to apologise about the lighting, just because I'm on the floor in the living room, as you can see. And also, if I keep looking this way slightly to the camera, it's because there is a huge spider there and I need to make sure that he stays there, because if he doesn't, then I'm out of this room. But anyway, so in today's video I'm going to be talking about cloth nappies / diapers. The reason why I'm doing this is just because I obviously use cloth. A lot of people do ask me quite a few questions about it, so I thought if I put it in a video, then it just sums it all up. And yeah, so before I actually begin, I'm not professional. I just do this because I feel like it's best for my child, but I'm in no way telling you need to do this, or you don't need to do this. This is just what I do and what you should do if you choose to do it. So yeah, let's begin. So the nappies that I've got here, I've only got a selection here because the rest are in the wash, as I'm quite behind in the washing. That's one thing I'm going to start out. If you don't like washing, then I don't suggest you do cloth nappying / diapering, just because you have to do quite a few washes and then you have to allow them to dry, which is why you need around 25 to 30 nappies. Now you may be thinking that's a lot because they are quite expensive, but if you choose the right brand for you and you know that that's the right brand for you, then you can't go wrong. That's another thing. When you start to use your cloth, a lot of people, if you ask them, oh, what brand should I use, everyone always says, oh, get like 4 or 5 different brands. But I'm actually going to go against that. I'm going to tell you something completely different, because if you think about it, like, let me get this one. This nappy alone is £25. Now if you're going to like 5 different brands, it's going to be quite expensive to do. So what I suggest is just go to 2 different brands. The first one that I'm going to suggest is a really cheap brand, and then the next is it's quite expensive, but it's not too expensive, it's affordable. So the first brand, I don't know if I've got one here, is a Little and Blooms one. This one is just from eBay. It's no more than £5, I think, and that comes with the insert, and I'll get into what an insert is and everything later on in the video. And then this one is, wait, no, we'll just say this one. This one is quite expensive, but it's not too expensive. So this one is £16 per nappy, and this is just an all-in-one. So the insert is actually attached inside, so you cannot take it out, but you can stuff it in. That's what I love about these nappies, is the ones that I've got are pocket nappies, so you can just keep stuffing in as many inserts as you want. Because my child's quite a heavy wetter, I do need to insert more inserts than needed, just because in order for them to last longer in the day. Obviously you change your baby's nappy as you would a disposable. It's just literally exactly the same. Rather than throwing it away, you put it in the wash bin, or if you're out, then you can take a I don't have one with me, but you can take a wash bag thing with you to just put your nappies in there. And if I'm not using cloth for the day because he's got a sore bum, I usually use disposables for that, just because the cream that I use is this one. It's Metanium, and this stains like crazy, and I would not use this on my nappies. So just for that reason I use disposables, but then when his bottom's back to normal, we go straight back to cloth. So it takes a long time for a disposable to fully like disintegrate, whereas these, you know, you don't throw them away, you just carry on reusing them. And that's what I like about it. But a lot of people do get like, oh, what do you do with the poo when it comes to that situation? Now if you've got a newborn or a smaller baby, they obviously have a lot more runnier poos. It's a bit disgusting, but you know, if you've got a child, then you shouldn't really be grossed out by that. But yeah, so then you just shower it off. If you're out in public, I've never actually been able to do it in public with a younger child, because I've not long been doing cloth. I've been doing it from around 6 months. He's now 10 months, so really not long at all. But I absolutely love it. The only thing that I don't like is the washing. just because there is quite a lot. I do washes Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and sometimes Saturdays. It just depends if, and that's just for the nappies. And then obviously you got the clothes and everything else. Another question that people ask is, do I need to get different size clothes just to fit my baby's bottom? Because with cloth, it does make their bums look quite a lot larger than it would in a disposable. So they've got big puffy bums, which I love, it's so cute. But no, you can just use normal clothes. We get from H&M and Next. I used to get from Primark, but to be honest, there's not really a lot in there at the moment, and I just prefer H&M. So yeah, so I'm going to show you the different kinds now. As I showed you earlier, is the Little and Blooms. No more than £5, and it's just, it works, personally in my opinion, it works better than the £25 nappy. Now this one is £25, but I actually got it for £12. Sometimes you can get them online for like on their own website, and they have like little trial kits and stuff, and it's usually cheaper to get a trial kit than it is to get a normal. Or you can do borrowing, so you can borrow. If you can search on the internet for nappy libraries near you, and there might be a place where you can go and then put a deposit down, borrow them, and then give them back. But if you want to keep them, then obviously you pay the rest. Yeah, so this one is a Little Lamb. It's a bamboo, and it's super soft, and it's quite thick, to be honest. But you cannot use this nappy without the cover, because if you do that, then your clothes, the baby's clothes, are going to be drenched. Trust me, I learned the hard way. You don't have to use this design, but to be honest, there wasn't really a lot of designs that was in stock on the Little Lambs website. You can actually get them pre-owned, which I don't have a problem with. If you want to get them pre-owned, then eBay or Facebook pages do them. But I just didn't really feel comfortable getting pre-owned to begin with, just because I'm new to it and I'd rather get everything new. But obviously you can get pre-owned. I will be selling all of these on when he doesn't need them anymore, and that's another good thing. You can use these nappies until they don't need nappies anymore, and that's usually around 2 to 3 years old. I don't know, I'm not professional, but I think that's the correct time. Then here we have got a Bambino Mio Solo all-in-one. This one was £16, as I mentioned earlier. This was actually a start out brand that I got previously, along with the Little and Blooms. That's just my personal opinion. I would definitely recommend those two brands to start out with, because you know, you could choose the £25 nappy and then it not work out for your baby. So I would definitely choose a cheap brand and then a kind of expensive brand, just so then you know, because to be honest, all these expensive brands that I've got, the cheaper one does work out better for us. Obviously every baby is different, and again, I'm not professional, so you need to work out what's best for your baby, just as you would as a disposable. It's just exactly the same, it's just you wash them rather than throwing them away. You need to experiment, because Pampers disposables for us didn't work, and Huggies, they didn't work, but the cheap Aldi ones, they worked. So you know, every baby's different and every nappy is different, so you just have to try out for a little while, which can be a little bit of a pain, especially with cloth, because they are quite expensive. But in my personal opinion, they're definitely worth it, and the designs that you get are so cute. Obviously the ones I've got are quite boyish because I have a little boy, but you can get girly ones. I mean, this one is just a purple one. This is Top Spots. I think this is the peanut wrap, and it's purple. The reason why it's purple is just because they sent me a trial kit and they ran out of the blue colour, so they gave me a purple one. But honestly, it doesn't matter, in my opinion. I'm trying to think if I've got everything that you need to know, really. Oh no, wait, where's the... I'm not really prepared for this video. I'm trying to like not go close to the spider, but so I have these Tesco Baby disposable nappy liners here. You can get biodegradable ones, and I do have them, or I think I've just run out, that's why I'm using these ones. But what I do is I take it out of the packet, obviously, and it's just a little fleeced liner thing. You pop it inside your nappy and then you just put it straight onto the baby. When the baby has done a poo, you take out the fleece and literally pick it up like this, and you put it in your nappy sack and then straight into the bin. Rather than scraping, washing out the nappy, I find it 10 times easier with this. Obviously now Leo is on solids, the poo is obviously different and it's a lot easier than it would be to have newborn. But you can get Pacific newborn size nappies, because I think these ones would be huge, although you can adjust the size by the little poppers at the front. I don't want to come any closer than this because of the spider, so I'm really sorry. But yeah, I think that's really it. Another brand actually that I can mention is Totspots. They're not too expensive. I can't remember how much the kit was. I think it was £25 for 3 nappies, and then you get a insert thing for the peanut wrap, which is bamboo. I think there are 3 types of inserts, and these are just what go into the nappy to absorb up the liquid, so the wee. You can get bamboo, microfiber and charcoal. I don't have a charcoal one here right now because they're all in the wash, but the microfiber ones are the thinnest inserts you can get, so I probably wouldn't recommend them for an older child if they wee more. Bamboo works perfectly for us. Microfiber we find leaks a lot, but the bamboo they work good for us. So yeah, I think that's it for today's video. If you liked it, then give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, then make sure you let me know in the comment box below why, so then I can improve my next video. And don't forget to subscribe. And I'm really scared about this spider right now because I have to grab the camera. But I will see you guys in my next video, whatever that may be. Thanks, bye.